welcome to Gothic Reviews. Today we're going to do a ginormous haul for you. It's kind of impromptu. We have our friends and the stuff they bought too, because it's all from Harry Potter world and general Universal, because they had some cool Egyptian stuff and whatnot in the general and some steampunk. So it does fit into our Gothic type flair. So we're putting any Gothic-ish stuff that we got in here for you guys. So the first one I'm going to do, we have so much I don't know where to start, is the bracelet I just bought. It's a Harry Potter charm bracelet, and I thought, you know what, they wanted like $60 some for it, but it's heavy. It's a thick, heavy, sturdy chain, and a lot of charms I worry they're gonna come off. Am I holding that okay, Gomez, for you to get it? Okay. And I worry that the charms will come off, but these are very sturdy. They're on very sturdy rings that you can press down and remove if you want to, so that's easy, but they're thick and sturdy. There's this little symbol, I guess, of the four houses. If it's something else, you guys tell us, because we can't remember. It's a little four thing with the amethyst looking, that's not a real amethyst on it. And the Slytherin symbol. They had Ravenclaw and all the others, but you know. And the sorting hat. And the Slytherin symbol is very heavy and sturdy. The sorting hat is very heavy and 3D. And the small little thing with the four parts that almost reminds me of a butterfly without a head, I don't know, is because the two up here are like bigger and the ones down here are a little smaller. Anyway, it's lighter weight, and that's how they look from the back. Just, they're not hollow. They're solid. We're being bad. We're all bad. Bad people. Okay, and these are all from the stores. Some of them are from the hotel at Cabana Bay where we're staying, and some others are from other stores, but a lot of them have the same stuff, so it's not like it's only at the store. This was a keychain. This was, I think, $10. Heavy, metal, sturdy, and I made it into a pendant and put it on this chain. It's the post, the owl post, as you can tell. I just thought, how cool is that? It's flatter than I usually go for, but it's the owl post, so gotta love it. And then this is the Fright Nights lanyard that I got. Gomez will probably get a different lanyard, or he'll get this one. That was deep, right? No.
I do like the colors of it.
Yes,
so.
but then he was thinking about Ravenclaw as well, because we like Slytherin and Ravenclaw, and then on this side it looks different.
And it makes a pun saying, I don't stand a chance or something. Which...
Yeah, because Chance is the mascot for this year, which we'll show you him too very soon. But the lanyard comes with this little thing where you can put your money in it and stuff, and then I put my Freddy Krueger pop on it that will be reviewed later, so I'm not going to focus on it because it did not come from here, but I didn't feel like taking him off. But my friend Kelly Jade got him for me, and we will be going over that later. She's here with her haul, but this is a Hogwarts Castle brooch that I put on the lanyard, and Gomez has one too on his shirt. The back is cool. All these brooches, the back looks like a 5-pointed star, and it's just the kind of brooch pin that you pull and off and put back on this way, and they all are like that. So I'm not going to show each brooch back. You guys know that it's like that kind. So we're just trying to get through the whole haul in a slightly organized manner, which probably won't happen. This is Buckbeak, and Gomez, you picked him out, I think.
Yes.
You got the Hippogriff. He's very cool. He's very predatory and tough.
At me again.
Are you afraid? Michael, I know you're
I'll
not
protect
afraid.
you,
Aw, that's sweet.
That's sweet.
I'll think to him.
Michael's Adam's family name is Lurch, so you all know, and of course,
You rang.
our friend Kelly Jade is cousin It. Lurch is part of the family, of course, just as is our dear cousin. And I love, in this Hippogriff, you can feel his wing. They made it really padded here. Like you can feel it's like a wing muscle almost, because it's thick, and then it gets thinner out here. But up here, it gets a shoulder muscle. You can feel how big and strong and tough he is. Really neat is that it's tactile. And I think he was like $28.
Yes.
So that's a really good deal. He's a large stuffed animal. You got the clawed feet and all the detail here. And you got that's a bird kind of thing in the back. You got the hippopotamus feet that would kick you hard in the face. So stay away. And the cute tail. That's got he's tough. You can tell he is a tough battle creature. And he feels soft and huggable. And Gomez will probably sleep with him.
Kinda.
So that is, he's a good deal. He's well made at a good price. Ghosty did not come from here. We just brought him to goth up the room. He was from a different haul earlier from home. I think Rite Aid maybe. So these are, Gomez and I each got one of these It's from the Three Broomsticks, and you're supposed to be able to get refills, but of course not of the cool drinks. And you've got this over here. You can have like butterbeer. They had alcohol in it, but I don't like beer. If they had given us wine or vodka or something, I was turning it. I was showing both sides. He's eager for this side. So I want this side.
Action on both sides.
Yes, but this is, I love the hogshead and the cool bore. This is plastic. It's like but it's sturdy, and I like plastic if it doesn't look chintzy because, you know, if you have an accident and it falls, it's not going to break. And I lost my awesome mug. So I think it looks very nice. And then it's got a handle. And so we each got those.
On the back it says Harry Potter Beetle. I just
Yes,
realized
thank
it. Wizarding
you.
World of Harry Potter,
Potter.
Universal Orlando, Red Cell.
See, you need to get. We're gonna make him do more reviews on our channel from afar. I wanted him to do that before. You're gonna learn how to do it because when you buy cool stuff, I will benefit by having channel reviews. And let's see. Then we got, for those of you who saw the Book of Monsters that we got in the other haul, we got a miniature Book of Monsters that is a cell phone case / wallet, and we don't have a cell phone and we'll never use it, but I'll do something artistic, maybe put a different zippy bag in here or some kind of DIY edition of some sort eventually. But here is the wallet part. Oops, I had it upside down. I was too focused on the cell phone thing that I'll never use. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 compartments that get deeper as you go down. And then no comment from anybody. This here is where the money goes. That I didn't see at first because it looked so flat that Mike had to show me. So. And he has like a snap clasp that isn't always easy to make work, but it's because it's empty right now. So just pretend like it closed. It will. And there he goes. He did close. You don't have to pretend. How nice.
Yay!
Yay! There's the teeth, and you got this little part, and then the eyes are here. Turn it this way. Back this way. And the fur is everywhere. And for some reason, this was $2 more. It was $37. Where the book was like $35, and so I think this was cheaper than the big book that's battery animated and does stuff, and this does nothing. So go figure, but we had to have them because they look cool. And what I'm going to do with this is attach it to the lanyard and take this little chintzy clear bag that kind of Ziploc closes that came on the lanyard, take it off and attach this one. And right now this clasp, it's like a giant lobster claw kind of clasp, but it won't go over this hole. There's a hole here where you can attach it to somewhere. So I just need to get a jump ring or a key ring at home that will work when we go back home tomorrow. So anyway, he's going to be on the lanyard, which will look super awesome. So that's mainly what we got him for. So again, I think it was expensive, and I don't understand why, because it was like the book that actually is animated and huge and does stuff was way less expensive. So go figure. This is another brooch. It has 2 backings, like where the other one, the Hogwarts brooch, just has the one in the middle. This has a brooch pin on either side, so you have to clasp it twice. And it looks cool, though. It's a box, and it's the chocolate frog inside the box. And it smells like chocolate. Yummy. So it's really cool. It's yummy. But I'm not going to eat it because it's not really chocolate. So it's... The real chocolate frogs are like 3 times this size, and they're hard to even bite into, so I don't even see how those sell. This would be a better chocolate frog size for the real ones, just a box of them. But I've never seen a brooch that opens and it sits open like that, and it looks neat. But I had it on my shirt last night when we went to Fright Nights, and one of them came off, one of these backings. So the store gave me a couple extra backings, and I don't know, I just think it's really heavy. It's very solid, heavy metal. It's well constructed, which is very nice. I think it was $10 as well. But it's so heavy that it doesn't hold well even with 2. Maybe it needed 3 or a bigger long pin. I think they just should have made a big long regular brooch pin over here instead of these little claspy things. I don't know why they did that. I think it could have been made better. It's a really neat pin. I'm worried it's going to give me trouble, but I had to have it anyway. So I'll just have to be careful. And I do have a backup little thing, but I think they should have just made a long brooch pin on that. But they make all their brooches this way, so I guess they couldn't just be different with this one for whatever reason. They couldn't trouble themselves. So it's unfortunate, and I will have to look out. And if you guys end up ordering it, I advise you to do the same because it is top heavy, and I don't think the clasp does as well. And this is the last brooch that we got. It's again from the Fright Night. Gomez, I thought, would like that because of the neat frame. And it is Chance, which is the mascot of this year. Are you liking that?
Yes.
Okay. So, there's another brooch I'm considering if it's downstairs still. Mike would know. It's the flying owl, but I already have this owl post, so I might just be good and not over owl myself. Just like, and this is, I think it was also $30-some, a really good deal. It's an owl backpack. It's an owl and it's a backpack, so you gotta love it. It's white, so we're gonna have to be careful and look at the tag before I take it off to see how to clean it. But I write Severus in a game with a white owl that's hilarious and telepathic and very vulgar. But it's Severus's friend, and who else is going to be Severus's friend? So it's like, okay, I have to get this owl. It's Severus's owl because we have it as he's a big white owl named Nightshade. So we had to get a backpack. And you know what? This backpack holds a lot more than it looks like it will, because I looked at the compartment and it has tissue paper, and I took all this tissue out, and it's a pretty bloody big compartment in there. It looks bigger than you expect. It goes way over to the sides, and it's just very thick. So I'm gonna pack that later as we get ready to go home. Have our little. The head. No, the head is just stuffed on its own.
Even without though, it's still spacious.
Yeah, it is, but it stops right here. You were excellent. You were gonna do some excellent reviews. He said he learned from me, but he covered some really brilliant detail. He is good. Mike is a good review. Yes. So you got the claws on the owl and the eyes, and he's just great, excellent detail, soft, and of course the wings can be lifted. And I adjusted the straps because it was kind of short at first, and they fit me great now. They're easily adjustable, just the typical slide straps. I will not tickle Gomez while he has the camera.
That could be risky.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't do it. This was from an ice cream place that Mike found for us. And you get to keep the cups. They're like $12 for these milkshakes, but they're really different milkshakes. At first I was like, what? But they're big, they're different.
It's called the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen.
Ooh, I like it when you talk. I like that. It sounds good. We'll probably have to eat it for dessert again and be bad. But it's a neat kind of mason jar looking cup, and you get to keep it. And with the steampunky logo on it, it's cool. And these are the other sides. But that was a whole. It was a whole steampunk place. Like, what would you guys want to say about it? Anything?
Well, I was going to say that the milkshakes themselves were quite ridiculous.
Yes.
In size and flavor and everything.
They give you. I mean, you get
Robust.
yours. Yeah, I can't
I got one
complain.
too.
You had cheesecake, didn't you?
Yes.
Her and
Mine
Gomez
was,
both had.
mine was strawberry cheesecake, which, if you're wondering, guys, comes in this cup, and on top is a whole bunch of whipped cream, a chocolate covered strawberry, and a piece of cheesecake on top, and it's very very thick, very filling, and quite awesome. I was a little disappointed
Yeah,
because
she's
I
selling me on
couldn't get the chocolate ×5, but I guess everybody wanted it because they said they were out of chocolate ice cream. So no cousinette
Oh, you were
bouncing
out
off
of-
the walls.
You were out of what you wanted. Gomez wanted a caramel dolce,
Dolce de leche.
and they were out of it too, which is too bad. Maybe today they'll have it for both
Yeah.
of you guys. Maybe both of you guys will get those today. And Mike, what did you get? The coffee
on
one?
the espresso buzz.
Yeah, I might try that.
Covered with espresso beans, and it was delectable and
Did you bounce a little?
bouncing. Yes.
Oh, I might have to try that. I had
Quite delicious.
the chocolate banana, and it was good. And the banana, they gave me a whole banana covered in like chocolate shell stuff too, and cherries and whipped cream, and a fudge all around the outside of the cup, a big fudge ring. It didn't drip or anything. It was like solid fudge, and it was really good. And like the milkshake, it was just good. And they give you the straw and everything. And I really, at first, I was like, I didn't know all this was going to come with it, and that we would get to keep a cool steampunk cup and everything. And I was just like, $12 for a milkshake, and Mike's like, get over it. And I'm like, meow. But it was good, and I'm over it, and it was worth it. So.
Even the cleanup was rather non-annoying because plenty of napkins, and the restroom was the faucets, not the stupid faucets that sprinkle on you.
Not the
just
tiny ones that are
faucets
way
actually
down in the
give you
sink
some
either.
Water, actually, so it was
Yeah,
pretty
not
easy cleanup.
super low, right? Not way down. You know those sinks that faucets almost in the drain? Like, yeah. So Gomez was brilliant and rinsed our cups in there. So like, yes, thank you, baby.
Thank you.
That was fun, and now we're like our cool cups. So those are cool. And then I'm gonna show the shirts real quick so I can let you guys do your hauls and get out of the way. Gomez, you wanna talk about this?
Yes, this one says Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights. It has the number 26 for the number of nights. It features this horror character by the name of Chance that we are barely familiar with and only heard of recently. I like the way its face is divided, where there's some blood, some whole skin, some ruptured skin.
It's
It's
a cool monster. We're gonna have to look him up, see what's going on, but it just looks.
And that's
Cool.
actually the back of the shirt. So
Wow.
the front is the one with the side with the logo on it.
Wait, I thought that was the front. It
No.
doesn't have a tag.
Yeah, that's how I saw it too.
I know. I'm gonna be wearing it backwards because I really would have. It doesn't have a tag.
And now the back just says Halloween Horror Nights.
No,
That's the front.
Hmm.
Yeah, this
Apparently.
Oh, the front
is
just
the
says.
logo.
front has
The
the
logo
little
is a
logo
part
on
of
it.
the
Yeah.
material.
Okay.
That's just so weird because I would wear it the other way with the monster on the front. But I see what you're saying. I just would have kind of put my shirt on backwards.
It's okay.
The logo look seems to be popular these days.
I don't understand. I think it. I want people to see it on the front. I don't like.
Hey, look at me, or look at my back. Never mind.
Yeah, I know, but eh. And then how much was it? Let's see.
What?
Just
It was $24.97.
That's what I thought. See, I wanted you to do the whole shirt taco. Good. Okay. So they're kind of expensive, but in a theme park, what do you expect? You should expect expensive. So, but some of the prices were really, really reasonable. There was a neat. Gomez, show them your pendant. Unless you want Mike to hold the camera.
Yeah, that would be easier.
Wait, let me finish the next shirt then, and then
Finish with that.
there's one more shirt.
Oh, and I think, by the way, that the texture is pretty soft. So
Yeah, they're soft. They're good texture. The one more shirt. We're just doing Universal stuff in this haul, and then we're gonna do another haul where Mike is gonna show some more stuff that I think you guys would like. Here is the next shirt.
Oh, it's really beautiful. It has nice colors.
Ironically, that is the front.
Yes, it is. I was thinking that. I did look. This is Gomez's shirt that he chose for the Harry Potter. I chose the Fright Night, and he chose this one, but we'll share them both.
At the forefront, it's of course is dedicated to the Harry Potter world, and at the forefront of it, you can see my favorite hippogriff, Buckbeak. To the side of it, there is featuring Lupin as a werewolf. Below it is Hedwig with a message in her beak instead of the claws. To the other side is potentially another hippogriff. And then I think I see
My pixie
Aragog,
Aragog is awesome.
and yeah, the Cornish pixies there, and maybe the villa, if I'm right.
It's got a neat thing because it's got so many creatures on it. A lot of the shirts were just the houses or the Hogwarts theme, and it's like, this is great, but I have so many good t-shirts.
Oops,
Will I
sorry.
wear it enough or not? And I'm looking for something else really quick that I forgot to show the other keychains quickly.
And the price of it is $29.95. It's called Harry Potter Magical Creatures shirt officially, if you're looking for it. So
Yeah, it's Harry Potter Magical. And a lot of the shirts, it's a nice shirt, but again, it's just everywhere you go, they had the same ones. The houses, the this, the that. Very similar. And it's like, again, I have so many good t-shirts. Why would I choose this one today? I wanted Grip Hook or Creature, and nobody loves my characters enough to make a shirt. This is a keychain that Gomez selected. It's going to be probably on his lanyard eventually, the Sorting Hat.
so cute. Even its face is well portrayed the way we remember it from the movies. It seems grumpy and articulate, well animated, where I can totally recognize it as a Sorting Hat.
And this one's a rubbery one where the rest were metal, but that was the best depiction of the Sorting Hat. And with it on his lanyard, he doesn't want it big and heavy. And the other keychains that, you can see this one that I made into a pendant. The keychain style it was on is like here. This is what it was. It has a little universal tag thing that you could do some other DIY thing with if you want this Harry Potter. And then it just says where it's from. But and then there's a clip here that if you wanted to clip it onto your belt or something else instead, which I'm going to use for other things. So I got more out of my money's worth. These are all around $10 because I'm going to use these bits for other things, and then I'm keeping this as a pendant, as you see, the owl post. And now, maybe Mike can hold the camera for a second, and Gomez can show you. His also was a key ring, but now I have turned it into a pendant for him just by detaching it.
Behold the beauty,
Oh yes.
the great wizard cup,
The Goblet of Fire
the goblet of fire,
from the Triwizard Tournament.
the only prize for a worthy wizard. It features 3 dragons, of course, trying to partake of the presumable liquids inside of the goblet. Even though it's not based on any particular myth I'm familiar with, it seems to resonate like mythologically, symbolically. And it's very well developed, it's 3D. I guess it seems like it could be silverish. I don't know if it's pure silver.
It actually is metal except the sides of the goblet,
Yeah.
like the faces of the goblet are not. It's like some kind of enamel, but the rest of it is metal. And they had, I wanted to tell you guys, we didn't get it. I kind of wish we had, but we just got so much stuff. We might mail order it one day. It was only $20. A plastic version. The base screws off and screws back on. The 3 dragon heads are big and 3D, and they breathe fire. And the bottom has another dragon head with wings spread out along the base. And it was tall. It was probably a good this much tall. Mike thought it was gaudy, and it is big, but it just looked so bloody cool that we thought, I don't know, we should get it, but we're not getting it right now because we got so much stuff and have to take it home on the plane. So we kind of had to start at some degree a little picking and choosing. Oh, a couple more things that we need to show in our haul. This is going to be a long video. We usually don't do extremely long videos. So this is the bracelet box that the charm bracelet came in. And they have them for each house. And Gomez, do you want to see if anything while I'm holding this is useful on this card? I never even looked at it yet.
Let's see. It shows. It talks about Harry Potter, like a charm bracelet. A quote from J.K.
That's the box.
The base and the cover.
Yeah, that's how it is. And then the other card. Does it say anything neat that they need to know about the charm bracelet?
It's an interesting quote. I guess you don't have to know it, but I guess since it's dedicated to
I'm
J.K.
going to give it to him.
A charm bracelet seems a very innocent trinket. What other pieces of jewelry is so imbued with memory and sentiment? Why do we call those little masterpieces charms, if not in allusion to their talismanic properties? They have meaning beyond the mercenary. They are personal amulets. And I think that was well said.
Good magical
Yes,
thought. Very good. See, I'm glad I remembered to do that. I was thinking the box might not be that important, but nope, I want to do it. So that's how it comes. And it was kind of expensive, so it's nice that it comes in a nice solid box. I don't think I'll use it. I'll end up probably packaging something that I sell and sending to somebody, but that's well and good. So I think that's our haul. Now, if you guys want to show each other, or then Gomez can start videoing again, or however that works. Gomez, you want to get it?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the continuation of our haul with these charming playing cards. I had to have both of them from the local gift shop. Even though they're both dedicated and even have the title The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, they specialize in specific aspects of the Potterverse. This one is presenting the different magical creatures and their associations, while this one that is similarly priced $14.95
No battery. On the iPad anyway.
It is similarly priced. It features characters from each of the movies and provides their quotes, and later I will go more into detail about how I reconstruct them and can make them into a tarot card, but that's for a different video. So hope that
And he's going to make a whole tarot deck, his own tarot deck. He reads and he collects various tarot decks. I want to just explain that a little.
Okay.
But he always skirts over his abilities and stuff. But now he's going to combine these and make his own kind of tarot deck out of them and do some readings for Potter fans that way. So that's kind of a really neat idea. And I guess in that video he can go over all the pictures, right?
Yes.
And show the cards. And so that will be, if you guys are just wanting to see more of them, you will get to see more of them in a different video. Kind of like the way we're going to demonstrate the book when we get batteries in it from the other haul with the monster book. So you will see that later, but this is just more to show you, okay, we have these, they exist, and you will see them later. So
Back to you, Gomez.
Well, we can conclude.
Any final thoughts? Yes.
Yes, just that I like both of them. Several of them, for those of you who don't like tarot cards specifically, but just like Potter, they are repeats. One of them here is designed to play magical games dedicated to the Potter world, so you could enjoy it as a type of board or card game for your social outings if you're a Potter fan with your entire family. And I like that aspect, but like we said, I will elaborate more on the tarot aspect that I found.
How do we get the back of the other one? The one in your left hand. There we go. Can I get the back of that?
Yes.
Thank you very much. There we go.
good and thorough.
Yes.
So they're playing cards, but he's going to be creative and
Beautiful.
DIY them into a tarot deck, which will be fun.
And we appreciate our friend's camera ability.
Lurch's content.
Yes. Lurch is good with the camera. Too bad he lives states away from us usually, or would have him on every video.
We must hire him.
Yes.
Okay, and we hope you enjoyed this thorough and long review from Bedouin Plus Reviews. And we'll watch more hauls. There will be more hauls to come. You know us by now. You know there will be more hauls.
Signing out.